We need to get you a coffee, I think. You're getting in it
How
now,
about
aren't
Freddo? Do you need to be wider than the board than that, do you?
Oh, sorry, I was just doodling there, Matt. Sorry, mate. I was just thinking about you then for a minute.
Are we ready, yeah?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay.
We're here at the Valley.
That's not what you say.
Valley.
It is Wales.
ValleyTavern. No, but where is it?
The Valley.
The Valley. Yeah, but I've no idea what the town's called.
Near Cardiff.
There was loads of letters and no consonants. No vowels. That's what I mean. Anyway, we're here, the ValleyTavern, established in 2018, newish venue. Looks massive. Looks huge. I'm expecting lots of boards.
Ested. Near Cardiff.
I can't see any.
There's one.
Oh.
Because there's an Oche there.
Oh, well spotted.
Right.
Well spotted.
It says the ValleyTavern.
The ValleyTavern. Okay, very good. Right, okay. Well, should we keep going? Because it can't just be one. Nobody would have sent us here just for one board, would they?
Well, they sent us somewhere with no boards last series.
That's true. That's true.
It's as if you've been here before, Andy. It's like you know where you're going.
Yeah, well, I might have had a chat with the owner and he's told me there's 2 boards in a back room for practicing, but not for today, so can't use them.
And you've just ruined the illusion of TV. Because we're doing that scene, you know, like when they knock on the door and they go, oh, it's you, nice to see you, and you know they've already been there 2 hours. You've kind of just ruined that for the viewer now because this is like us walk through the door, first time we're here, and you've already told us you've seen the other room, which we haven't shown people yet. I want to go on the stage. It's been a while since I've been one of these.
Yeah, I can
Mind
imagine.
the step, by the way.
Yeah, all right.
Don't want you falling off the Oche like
you
did
almost need a ladder to get up it. Right, so 4 boards. We can only use 2, but we only need 1. Place is huge, Matt. It's huge. Oh dear.
I did see on the way in that they have a tournament, Easter knockout, £3 to enter, money in, money out.
So they must have some more boards.
So there must be some trestles, or they put some extras up somewhere.
Trestles? I haven't heard that word since I was at school. They're what you used to sit on, weren't they? In the gym and stuff.
I've also just noticed that we've got our names up on the screen, which again ruins the illusion of TV because it means we've been in here already.
So we're ruined.
Yeah, we're kind of
Before we even start, we're ruined.
Yeah.
Anyway, my score's ruined. I'm giving it 4 for the 4 boards.
Oh, I was the same. I'm going to start this off with saying I think Harsh Andy.
Yep.
First of all, maybe should square to the camera, not the board. There
Okay, you keep telling me that. It's like I've never done this before.
Series 4 already.
Yeah,
right.
it is.
And with that, I don't think you could ever, even if this had not had a single dart in it, offer it a 10. And the reason why it could never have been a 10 is notice there's no branding on it.
Yeah.
And that means that this was a rejected to consumer dartboard.
It's an NPQ, near perfect quality board. I think that's what they're called. No branding. In this day and age, that's disappointing. I'm sorry, but it is.
It means it got defects somewhere.
So it's been turned at least 3 times.
Maybe it's that.
Oh, maybe it's that in the double 12. Yeah, I think it is.
So that looks like someone's like
tried
a
a
bit of knife or fork.
Yeah.
Realise they can't quite get a full slice and gone, you know what, I'll stick to my dinner.
Yeah, and right, we always take into account the other boards. I've seen another MPQ as well. The fact that it's been turned 3 times, the fact that it's an MPQ, no branding, leaves me at, it's not that, it leaves me at 5.
Okay. I think the quality and the playability and everything, I think he deserves at least a 6, but I'm also going to throw in a little bonus.
Oh.
Right? Look, they've even got a little measurer here, like a little spirit level. Is it straight?
We're going to have to mix this up today. There is no way in this world I can measure the height straight down, because that's there. I can't even put a dart in and go down from the end because of the way this is angled. So we're going to mix it up, and we're going to measure the diagonal, and if that's right, I'm going to give it a 10. Because if the diagonal's right, the height should be right. If it's not, then I'm going to have to do some jiggery pokery in my head.
And we've got to remember that this is a fixed branded system. This isn't someone's drilled a hole on the wall and put a bracket in. So you'd imagine that this should be right.
It should be right.
Because you can't get it wrong. It's like putting up one of our freestanding boards. It has to go in the right places because the holes and the screws and everything that needs to be.
I'm just concerned because it's angled. If I kicked that out, would it change? I don't know, mate.
It's built to not do that, surely.
Yeah, well, yeah. But, you know, aeroplanes are built not to fall out of the sky, but sometimes they do.
Aeroplanes fall out the sky.
They do sometimes.
In the comments
There
section,
was
if you've
one
ever
that
seen
went
an
into the
aeroplane
sea
fall
that they
out
never
the
saw
sky.
again. I've just been on one, haven't I? That's why it came to mind. Mine
Aeroplanes
didn't fall out
the sky. Right,
well, all right,
okay.
birds fall out of the sky. Oh, do you know what? It is going to be right. So I stand by what I said. Stand by you, man. I give it a 10.
I've got nothing to add. If it's right, it's right. 2 pins, but yet it doesn't wobble.
Maybe because it's got a bit of double action going on. It's like double do's, isn't it?
So this is, I think, for a couple of reasons.
Yes.
So first one, maybe you measured it a little bit short to begin with, and that little bit extra just gives it a bit more. However, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that was intentional. Because what you've got here, you've got your metal Oche, which is in place, not much wobble, that's to fix it in, and then we've got our girthy Oche, because he's been watching Rate My Oche Series 1, 2 and 3, and says, that Oche's not wide enough, I need a bit more.
But I still don't think it's wide enough. You like
You
it,
don't think that's wide
You
enough?
like it girthy.
Right, okay. That's not wide enough. Let's do an experiment, shall we?
Why don't you stand right in front of the camera, and then we can see the back of your head.
So if I go here, right?
Yeah.
So if I walk, you need to be wider than the board than that, do you?
I'm just going off what you used to
Okay,
say.
let's
It can
try the other
be
side.
6 inches wide for me, and I'm perfectly happy. Well, it's you that keeps going on girth. Let's make it wider and wider and wider and wider.
There's
But
even
now
more to
you're
the
like,
left.
that's wide enough. It's wide enough.
There's even more to the left. Look.
Wide enough.
You need to be wider than that, do you?
You're walking like that for a reason.
Do you need to be wider than that? That looks absolutely fine to me.
The way I'm going, I might be wider than that in a while. Carpet here, so at least you're not going into tile floors or anything like that. The Oches have been so good recently. We've seen some stunning ones, haven't we?
But
I don't even like the fact it's 2 things taped together. It looks crap.
But it's not about comparing it to anyone else. It's about rating what's in front of us.
No, can't talk about
this is why I
something
want
else
my
that
own
you've
score.
seen that you really liked. Got to talk about just this one.
That's why I want
I'm
my own
talking about
score.
just this one, and I'm giving it a 4.
No, ridiculous. That's influenced by what you've seen elsewhere. That's not influenced by that.
It's influenced by what's in here compared to everything else that we've ever
But we're
done.
not doing that. We're rating that.
Right. So I've knocked 6 points off for all the things that I've said.
Why is that lost 6 points?
2 things taped together, which is crap. It's not wide enough. It's not raised. There's no lights. How many things do you want? Is it like, can we to knock it down? Should it be 3? Oh, is that what it is? You were thinking 4, weren't you?
No.
Yeah, you
I'm
were.
7.
You're talking like you're 7. I am a fan, but I found a fault.
Of course you have.
Of course I have. So, all right, there's no lights on the Oche. I don't care about that. Ambience in the room's brilliant. It's probably the best ambience. Really good.
Brilliant.
Even 2 big TVs on, it just almost adds to it. I like it. Lights on the side of the wall, great. Light overhead where you're throwing, perfect. Best I've seen. Right above where you're throwing. Board light. On first inspection, I'm like, yeah, not seen one of these in action before. Kind of think, why would you have 3 things when you can just have 1? Don't get it. But I've not seen one in action. And then I thought, surely you don't get a shadow. But you actually do. You get a tiny bit. Now, it's not as bad as spotlights. It's nowhere near as bad. Why would you do that instead of just 1 piece? I don't get it.
It works. Not the greatest, but it works. Lights. Blue lights all the way down. I mean, around the bar area. That is ambience city. Also, around the stage. Now, I know it's not something you're very familiar with, but you are getting the opportunity to stand on the stage.
It's great.
And you can see here, nice little bit of lighting in there as well.
On first, when I looked at everything, I was maxed out. But I'm not because of this. So I'm now not maxed out. So I'm now at 8.
Maxed out is 10.
Yeah. I've knocked 2 off for the fact that it's not a full light ring. Yeah. That's why I have this on my top. You know? I've knocked 2 off for that. I wouldn't ever advise anybody to buy. I don't even know who makes it. I don't care. But, nah, not feeling it. Get a full light ring.
I mean, I'll knock a bit off, but I'll go 9.
Oh, you weren't at 10 then, were you not? So what are you knocking it down for?
Still 9.
What are you knocking it down for?
Just like you said, a bit of shadow.
Oh, okay. So you agree with me, really?
No, 9.
So yet again, 10s in the first half for the Valley. Lower scores perhaps than we thought. Andy's giving it 31, Matt's on 36. Again, you're going to have to decide who you're going with at the end. Let down a little bit by there not being enough boards, but got a feeling, part 2, this place could really kick up the score.
System here would be great for your Super League, your electronic system, easy to use, easy to manage, and you can actually propel this out onto the various TV screens that are around. There's other options here as well. In the other room, we've got a whiteboard, we've got a computer system in the other room, another electronic, and Andy has found himself another little whiteboard.
Oh, sorry, I was just doodling there, Matt. Sorry, mate. I was just thinking about you then for a minute. Yeah, so there's a whiteboard here. You can use as a scoreboard. It's a bit wobbly-bobbly. And there's 2 whiteboards in the other room. No chalkboards anywhere. No other way to mark.
Well, are you a fan of the system, the scoring system that goes around? Because, you know, I could sit up here, we could type it in,
for a match,
anyone
that's
could
fabulous.
see it going on,
That's
doesn't matter
fabulous.
where you are.
I quite like having a whiteboard here because I can write my score on for all the... No, I find that nice. I don't.
Oh, go on then. What
Should we do it at the same time?
Yeah, go on, yeah. Scoreboard. I've got a score.
Okay, me too.
Quantity, spot on. For the amount of boards they've got plenty of darts. I mean, they're 3 sets, but if this was in a venue that's got 16 boards, already I'm marking it down. However, there's not many boards in here, so straight away I'm quite happy.
That's theirs, by the way. They've got their own mission hockey guide, so hence why the measurements were so good. I've seen a set of tungsten there, rather nice.
That looks like a Gerwyn price dart.
It does.
I forgot to finish. These are tungsten in Dennis the Menace form.
Oh, yeah.
But the red part of the Dennis the Menace is different to the black.
Yeah, but I think they've done that for effect because this comes with them.
What, for effect, they put a different... Why don't they put that red
because somebody
nylon
didn't
on?
know what they were doing. Have we ever seen an assortment like... There's got to be in here 30 sets of lights.
If the dartboard falls off, you can put it back on again.
There's got to be 50 sets of stems of all different lengths and types.
Well, there's more than 50 sets.
Is it the best I've ever seen? No.
That's not how this works. It's not, is it the best I've ever seen? It's, what is this?
Right.
Not what isn't it?
If I give the
What
best
is it?
I've ever seen a 10, I can't give somewhere that's not as good also a 10. Now, you can get in the comments and you can argue and you can say, well, that's not how it works. And you can say that's not how it works. But I'm the one giving the score. So therefore, I can say that's how it works for me. I've been to one venue, I think it was Series 1, where it blew my mind. And I gave it a 10. This isn't as good.
I bet when you was at school...
This is very good.
If you took the football in and you wasn't Alan Shearer, you'd have gone home with the ball.
If we were just doing accessories, it'd be a 10. If this was the first venue, I'm going to be really controversial. This was the first Series 1, Episode 1, I'd give it a 10. But I've seen better, so I'm giving it a 9.
I'm just going to give it a 10 just because you're taking the mick. Go on, Matt. Go on. Good dart. Oh. And is it 26
Good
again?
arse, Andy. Good 26, that,
26.
mate. Good 26, that. Solid score.
Oh, maximum. Go on, the Edgar.
Yeah, another good 26,
Oh,
Andy.
26.
Well done.
Yeah,
well done. So, we're sat here with a brilliant view. A brilliant view. And do you know what? I'm not even going to pan this out. This is going to be the easiest score of the entire series for me.
But you can think that through the positives of TV screens, which you can also stream the cameras onto so you can see the boards. But What if Anti-Crystal comes in, who likes wearing high heels?
She hasn't even got any high heels.
Oh, you haven't seen Anti-Crystal recently. She's like having a midlife crisis.
Like me. She started buying vinyl.
And chairs for the garden and stuff. But that might be the only potential. And the other potential negative, I'm just trying to give you the full picture.
Okay.
You've already identified the stage isn't very long.
Yes.
So there's not a lot of room behind.
Nope.
So that's a potential hazard. And also, the bit at the back is an add-on to the round stage.
Yeah.
Is that going to move and slide at all?
Okay. Anyway, this room holds about 100 people. They could all see the board because the stage... The match day experience in here is...
This room could hold 100 people. It could hold well over 100 people. There's 53 chairs, and that's not even including the benches.
We've already finished.
And the space to put
We've
more in.
already finished.
This is a room that could hold about 300 people. But I'm going to give it, because this is the important bit, because no one cares what you think, because no one's agreed with you all series. Even though I've not seen it yet, I'm guessing, because his scoring is ridiculous. Not on this occasion, though, Andy. It's a 10.
Hey! Matthew, I'm going to give you all the pros for facilities.
Okay.
Pool table.
Yep.
Jukebox.
Yep.
Bandits. TV screens. Comfy chairs. Lots of room. Beers, loads of them. They even do different fruity ciders on draft. Some AU vodka that I've heard you talking about. They do that in every flavour known to man. Snacks are brilliant. This place has got everything apart from the one thing you want it to have.
What's that?
It's no food.
Okay. You've also missed out the phone charger points. And if I had a few more beer mats, I'd probably made this into a bit of a tower.
Okay, we've never mentioned that before.
No.
Beer mats. Do you want some more? There you go.
Okay, yeah, right.
There you go. So everything. They've thought of everything. And if only it had some food, I got a feeling this would be a... big car park.
There's not really like there's many eateries on this road. It's not like some of the places we went to before and you go outside and, oh, look, there's a burger. Yeah. Do you know, like, you get these vans turn up now and they sell burgers, they use things like Just Eat, things like that.
All right.
And they set up like... That's what this place could do with a little burger van. Do you like my tower?
Is it a leaning tower? No, not anymore.
No,
it's gone now. I've knocked it down.
It's a deconstructed
I've knocked it down just like I used to knock down your scores, but now I've got to have my own score.
Andy, this is called art, because it's now a deconstructed tower.
If it's anything to do with you, it's more like fart. So I'll give it a 7.
Lack of food, I think that feels probably about right. Although I can see a kitchen over there for some reason. Yes, 7 seems fair.
Value for money. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Pint?
It's not a pint.
No, that's not. But £3.30. Guinness? $3.95 a pint. Drinks Wife did nailed it. It's free to play.
Tick.
It's free to park.
Tick.
We can't mark food because there ain't any.
If you're coming here to play darts, you're going to have to pay nothing but the price of your drink. It's as expensive as you want it to be.
And well, I can only drink about 5 pints, so I'm going to get change out of 20 quid.
5?
Yeah, well, mate, 6 on a good day.
Do you know what? Can't really knock it down, Andy. And if you can't knock it down, there's only one place you can go.
Do you know where that is? The only way is up, Matt. Baby, for you and me now. It's a 10.
I haven't said my score yet. It's also a 10. I was really excited to see the matchday experience category to see if Andy was managing to find a way to pull the score down. He wasn't. That score's a 10, as does your value for money category as well. A very good place if you just want to come have a game of darts, you don't want to burst the bank. Big difference though in the scores this week. 9 points separating between myself and Andy. Who are you going to side with? Let us know in the comments section. 81 of Edgar, 72 of Harsh Andy.
He's gone. He was following us in, but he's gone.
It's in the sea. He's had enough. Think he'll see me if I stand behind this post?
Well, no, but your fucking gimbal thing's on the right, so if you moved it to your left arm, it'd be in your way, wouldn't it? Are we on?
So a few more disagreements there on balance, which makes a change from last week. However, I don't know about you guys, but I thought there were far too many songs and attempted comedy routines to my liking from both parties. If only they could just get on with doing the segments rather than trying to be stand-up comedians, I think we'd all just have a much better time. Still, I know you appreciate the effort I go to polish these two lumps of coal, but now it's your turn to make some effort. If you can, scroll down to the comments and cast your vote by slapping Team Matt or Team Andy into your computerised typewriter. You know you want to.